UT Tyler nursing students are getting a lesson in an unconventional class setting.
The class is Nursing in Non-Traditional Environments. The location, all night long at Lake Harvey. KLTV's Avery Niles has more on this final and how it gets them ready for a disaster.
The nursing students in the course Nursing in Non-Traditional Environments began their final exam at Lake Harvey on UT Tyler's main campus around 2 p.m. this afternoon and will end at 8 o'clock the next morning. Brian Opella, the assistant clinical instructor for the course, says this is a hyper-realistic wilderness scenario where students are tasked with treating fake patients after a tornado took out both major hospitals in Tyler.
What they're doing is putting all the knowledge, everything they've learned about all their survival skills, how to build shelters, how to identify patients out here.
There are 3 groups of several students treating 5 patients. Dr. Glenn Barnes, the head instructor of the course, says they are treating a multitude of different injuries.
We've had fractures, we have lacerations, we have a diabetic patient, and then they stabilized them. They had to be able to package them up to move to a different location, and we went around Lake Harvey, which is like almost half a mile.
Yahara Alman, a student in the class, says this makes them think quickly and on their feet.
You're always put in a situation where I feel like it's like not necessarily critical thinking, but it's more of like, what can I do and what can I use at the moment?
Avery Niles, KLTV 7 News.
The simulation will end in the morning when a helicopter team will teach them how to set up a landing zone.